Now it is time for American troops to come home and the Afghan people to step up to defend their own country.
And is it true or false, yes or no? Will any U.S. Special Operations Forces remain in Afghanistan after September 11th?
We will not have a military presence in Afghanistan other than to protect the embassy.
We have the capacity, from repositioning our capabilities over the horizon, to continue to suppress the terrorist threat in Afghanistan. I can't make any guarantees about what will happen inside the country. No one can.
But the CIA director also said that we will retain sufficient capabilities so that we will have months of warning before al-Qaeda is able to gather again an external plotting capability to threaten the homeland.
The Taliban, in the agreement reached by the Trump administration with the Taliban, is also committed not to allow al-Qaeda or other terrorist groups that might target the United States to reemerge. We're going to hold them to that.
You yourself have said you don't really trust the Taliban.
Well, that's exactly why we're going to make sure that we have assets appropriately in place to see this coming, if it comes again, to see it and to be able to deal with it.
President Biden has put values front and center in his foreign policy. He believes that this is the moment where democracies need to prove that they can deliver for their citizens, that ours is the system of government that will ultimately win out in the long run, not autocracy.
If the Taliban has any expectation of getting any international acceptance, of not being treated as a pariah, it's going to have to respect the rights of women and girls. Any country that moves backwards on that tries to repress them, will not have that international recognition, will not have that international status, and indeed, we will take action to make sure, to the best of our ability, that they can't do that.
But the fundamental core reason for this conflict in the first place, we achieved that, and that is why President Biden has determined that it's time to finally bring this to a close and focus on the battles of the next 20 years rather than the last 20 years.
Martha, I just got back from Kabul. I met with President Ghani, met with other leaders there. That was just after coming from NATO, meeting with all of our allies. And across the board, I heard support for the president's decision and the path ahead.